work though. Watch him to hunt for the body as well. His double or triple left hook combination where he goes head, body, head, or body, head, body. Oh, look at that, beautiful straight left hand.
And he does not want to go to ground. Stand up, he says. Back to the feet, goes to Silva. And now wisely to Silva trying to take this to the ground. Saki told me he spent countless hours defending takedowns, brought in some of the best Turkish wrestlers in the country to try and bring him down in camp.
This is good work. He's showing good awareness of the takedown defense. He's dug an underhook in. Very nice work. That's got to be a confidence booster. It's also worth mentioning he's only got one fight on his record, and that is a loss, but it was from 2004 against James Zikic, who's a veteran of the UK scene. Actually got a win in UFC 38 in London, one of the very first time that the UFC came over to London. James Zikic is a very tough veteran of the game, so for Gokhan Saki to have faced him in his debut just shows you the kind of fighter he is, but look at the power in his left hand. Very scary.
Saki said he didn't even know what MMA was when he took that fight. Didn't even know the rules. Had to be explained to him before he walked out there. But he survived that fight, but he's thriving right now.
He's clearly a natural-born fighter. He has an instinct for winning. The power in his hands is ridiculous, and you can tell that Henrique de Silva is starting to feel it now.
Well, Henrique de Silva is a Brazilian kickboxing champion, but nothing close to the caliber of Gokhan Saki, who's now teeing off on the Brazilian. The left hook lands again.
There's a problem with the left eye or left cheekbone of Henrique de Silva. He's taking big shots. Saki's closing down. Look how he just slips out of the way and comes powering back with a punch. It really is beautiful work.
Saki showing some patience as well. You know he's hyped for this fight.
There are light heavyweights around the world right now screaming takedown at their TV screen.
De Silva thinking that right now.
Good work tying him up by De Silva. Showing a lot of durability, but there's some swelling around that cheekbone, the eyebrow. Nice level change. Gokhan Saki with the underhook. Lifts his opponent back to a standing position. Nice takedown.
Saki with the takedown.
Would you believe it? Oh, a nice knee. Two nice knees. Oh, and three nice knees.
And that's gotten Saki's attention.
Just for a second, we see him standing still on his feet. Nice slip out the way of the left hook of De Silva. Lances across the top of the head with the high kick.
Saki hasn't fought in over 2 years, said he expected some ring rust, thought maybe his timing would be a little off in the first round or two.
The other thing that we have to think as well is that every time he defends a takedown, that's an energy system that he's not familiar with using in competition. It could be far more draining, far more taxing than a striking exchange for him because he's using different muscles and a different kind of strength. Now De Silva's starting to find his comfortability in this fight, throwing a spinning back fist as Saki's taking some deep breaths. Nice. Feints low, throws high.
Saki keeping his hands down, maybe some fatigue setting in. Put his hands on his hips momentarily. That's never a good sign.
You've got to think as well, this is 90 seconds past a regular kickboxing round. Oh, look at this, De Silva coming up strong.
Now Saki doesn't look right. His hands are down. He's eating punches and kicks. Big left hook. That is it. Turkish Tyson strikes again.
Beautiful work by Gokhan Saki. He rocked against the fence. He comes back with a powerful left hook. Switches his man off. Beautiful power.
Just when you thought that Saki was in trouble, a lightning bolt of a left hook, and that's all she wrote. Is there any doubt what our Metro move of the fight is? It's sponsored by Metro PCS, covering 99% of the people in the U.S. with a network that's more reliable than ever.
So, you know, he started off strong, he started off paced as we thought he would, but then he got backed up. Henrique de Silva took his best shots and was able to push him forward and start landing some knees against the fence. And you saw that elbow just there. For a second, Gokhan Saki looked like he was rocked, like he was struggling.